Hello everyone. Today I would like to read out the sixth chapter titled The Game from my manuscript, The Map and the Eraser. This story is entirely fictional. Any resemblance to real persons living or dead or to actual events is purely coincidental. I'll read out the story. That day, during the lessons in class, not only was knowledge being exchanged, but occasional smiles were shared between the children. Even the dining area reserved for class 6A was filled with light conversations. The students from 6B, 7A, 8D sitting opposite them and little farther away looked on in surprise. After all, the sad silence had been replaced by cheerful chatter. No one tried stopping them or asking them to maintain silence. The bell rang around 3 p.m. and students of 6A dispersed from the classroom. This time they left with smiles, laughter, and cheer, exchanging words like bye and see you at 5 p.m. in the park. No one had expected that a simple assignment and Raju's struggle with drawing a map could create such a change in the atmosphere of a class filled with the children of diplomats. On the way back home that day, Raju did not think about the map. Instead, he carried the excitement of meeting his classmates at the park that evening. Raju was a single child. Surprisingly, so were most of his classmates. As usual, Renuka was reading a book when Raju returned home. She said, "Hi Raju, how was your day?" Raju was excited. "Hi Amma, it was wonderful in school today. Finally, my classmates and I are talking to each other. And you know what? We are meeting at the park around 5 p.m. All 14 of us. They are going to help me with my assignment." Renuka said, "That's wonderful, Raju. I'm so happy for you. Finally, you managed to make some friends." Raju replied, "Amma, friends? I'm still not sure because we are still arguing about the lines and the curves on the map." Renuka smiled. "Try again. I'm sure you will get them right. This time, highlight them well with a dark pencil or a sketch pen. Then there will be no more arguments over the lines and the curves." Innocently, Raju said, "I wish we did not have these lines and curves at all. I wish we just had natural barriers, the ones that Mother Earth has designed with her own hands." Renuka smiled at her son's innocence. Raju asked, "By the way, Amma, who created these lines and curves that are making my geography assignments so difficult?" Renuka replied, "Ask Papa. He will have all the answers related to these lines and curves." Raju said, "Amma, they are always a cause of tension, whether it's my assignment or Papa's office." Renuka sighed and said, "They were not made for arguments or fights. They were created for better administration, so that peace could be maintained everywhere. People started enjoying the arguments." She paused and added softly, "And somewhere along the way, peace was lost. If you want to know more about these lines and curves, you can talk to Papa." Raju said, "For now, I want to get ready and meet my classmates at 5 p.m. Renuka smiled and said, "They are your friends, not just classmates." Raju replied, "That I will decide after the evening meet." Renuka did not interrupt further. She simply arranged the evening snack on the dining table. When the clock struck 5, Raju rushed out of his house carrying a few papers, maps, tracing paper, pencil, and sketch pens. At the park, slowly all the students of 6A started trickling in. Without the usual excitement of games often played in the park, these children were deeply engrossed in the assignment, trying to draw the map correctly. After struggling with lines and curves through the slippery tracing paper, the children finally gave up. They were tired. Arun then looked towards the playground meant for children of ordinary families just outside the diplomatic enclave. The playground was visible from the park. Those children were happily playing together. Raju pointed towards them and said, "Look at that." Danish said, "I also love cricket." Calvin said, "Yes, let's pick up the cricket set from the games room." Felix asked, "What about teams?" Arun said, "My favorite game is baseball. I don't enjoy cricket much." Haider said, "I like cricket too." Raju said, "Like the map work, let's not argue over it. Let's meet at the park every day and play a different sport each day. No teams, please. We will be all in one team and just play the sport for fun." After some disagreements, they finally agreed to play cricket. The next day, they decided to play baseball. Then another day, hockey, then badminton, and the list went on. All these games were played without forming teams. They all belonged to one team. Amidst the cricket match that day in the park, everyone forgot about their nationalities. They simply played the sport because it was just a sport, nothing more, an exercise for the body and mind. It was getting dark and children had to return home. Arun said, "Hey, let's request the teacher if the map and the globe assignment can be done as group work where we all belong to one group. We can draw the map without tracing paper." Raju said, "That's a great idea. It saves me from the tension of the lines and curves. This time, when we draw it, we'll mark it really well so that we always remain friends and not just classmates." Calvin said, "You are right, Raju. I am also tired of these lines and curves." Jiao said, "Forget about the map. It was fun playing today." Jacob replied, "Forget the map? You will lose 50 marks if you don't complete the task. At least we have to attempt it. Group work is a great idea." Gabriel said, "We could check with the teacher if that can be a group assignment." Raju waved and said, "Bye, friends. See you all." Haider replied, "Bye, buddy." It was delightful to watch the students interact warmly. Usually, such map work never creates so much excitement in school attended by ordinary children. If a line crosses a border incorrectly between states, students simply erase it, argue for a moment, and eventually adjust and move on. They still have the comfort of belonging to the same country. Here, it was different. Nationalities mattered a lot in this map assignment, and their families' diplomatic background added to it. However, this map assignment was also erasing something that went unseen by many who witnessed it. The eraser was truly their best friend. That's all for the day. Do let me know your thoughts about the story by writing in the comments section. Thanks for watching and thanks for your time.